The biggest thing, I know you spoke on it for a second about Julius Randle.
Mhm.
He, to be fair, he was coming off of
That's true.
an ankle injury, that affected him. We can see that a little bit. But the other thing, I'm not asking like, I'm not saying trade him necessarily, but there has to be a change in him again. Just like he went from, being a kind of like a role player, fringe all star to being an all star. He's
Yeah.
the Knicks' first all star since back to back, well, like two-time all star since Carmelo,
Mm.
which was, almost 10 plus years ago at this
A
point.
long time ago.
I'm not saying trade him because to me, he is a valuable player for them. But there are times when I was watching the game, I'm just watching like body language. He
Yeah.
turns the ball over multiple times, doesn't run back
Yo,
on defense.
Thibodeau
He's
actually
just,
sat the dude.
yeah,
Like, for real.
yeah. He him and another left-handed player for another team kind of do the same thing to me, in my opinion, and it just kind of bothers me when you make a mistake. I get it, you're
Yeah.
frustrated, but go make up for it. Go hustle. Go show that you have like this ambition to improve on yourself and having the right type of mental game going into this competition. Like it,
Yeah.
you gotta have like a spirit of that, and he many times in the series just did not show that, which is a problem that I feel like New York is gonna have to address this summer. Like I said, I don't think he necessarily should be sent away or but if I would explore your options for sure. But that's something that I feel like he has to change. He can't just like go into it like, oh, whatever, I turned the ball over, like I'm frustrated. No, it's the playoffs. You don't get these opportunities back. You got to go after it every time. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Good point there. I think they should be open to the options to see what's out there. I'm not saying that should be priority though. Like, I'm gearing towards more so. I don't know. It's tough because Tibbs he did a good job.
I
I don't
honestly
know. I
don't
don't know
think
how to
Tibbs
explain it, man. It's
I
like,
don't I don't think it's a coaching thing. I think it's
but as a coach, you can get that. Can't you like do that to do something with your players to like motivate them, or like he could have benched them again if he wanted to, but he never did. When he
yeah,
was
I
like going
think
through like stretches like that, but like,
that's why I said that it's more of like a Julius Randle thing to mentally change because he's that's not his first time being benched this season. Like there are many games that he's like been out in the fourth quarter. He's been on the bench and they won because he wasn't in the game. And when you're supposed to be the all-star, the best player, that's not a good look. I feel like Tibbs is doing his job as a coach to be like, all right, Julius is not working for us, so I'm gonna make an adjustment, take him out the game, and they win. And Bronson obviously carrying them, but
I
I
say,
think that
yeah,
Randall can be their guy if he just like is consistent. That's the thing.
yeah,
He's just not consistent, and when I think he can't. Like I think we've spoken this before. Like he's not. He's improved on his shooting, which is good.
mhm,
But he also like started to go down low. He started to like try to get to the basket instead of just facing up, jab stepping and shooting threes over guys. Um, that's a good thing. But now it's like mental toughness. You make a mistake. All right, let's get back on defense.
right.
Uh, there is the issue, and from there, I don't know if he'll like stick around because of that.
Yeah. So I say they needed to like invest in someone on the coaching staff to help Julius with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like a supporting coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Tibbs, like I was saying, it's not necessarily his fault. Like, he had a good season. Yeah, a lot of us weren't even expecting to make it out the first round, like for real, but they did. And to get here, it's just disappointing how they lost. That's all. But someone on that coach staff that can like motivate Julius Randle, you know what I'm saying, to get to the next level, to be kind of a mentor to him, you know, someone like that. Because Tibbs that's not necessarily his job, but he can probably find someone that can help do that. You know what I'm saying? So like the organization can do that. That'd be cool because like there isn't like a veteran big on that team. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, they're a fairly young team. I don't
because they have veteran guard. They have their Rose.
Yeah.
You know that's a good mentor to have. Even Jalen Brunson, I see him as kind of like he has some years in the league and he has that poise and maturity. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like he can be a mentor to someone. Julius, he should be at that stage to mentor some people, but clearly there's some intangibles missing right there. You know what I'm saying? Like you need someone to help him push that out. So like invest someone to help him with that. You know, that'll be good. Whether it's a player or a coach to help bring those things out. I think that's the next step for the Knicks. And seeing what's out there as your options in free agency or through trades, because they getting there. Just need to push it a little bit more. Jalen Brunson's clearly a big pickup, huge pickup for this year.
He was worth all that money for sure.
All of it and some more, man. Probably deserve even more from what he did with the Knicks.
Definitely.
But yeah. But again, shout out to your Miami Heat, man. Oh.